So today I'm going to be talking contouring slash bronzing and highlighting combined with blush. Not a tutorial by any means, because this for me is an experiment, because I have never used contouring colors. I'm not wearing any blush yet, by the way. I have never been comfortable with highlighters on my cheekbones. I have quite high cheekbones as it is. And I want to see what it looks like when I do it. So I've been sort of shopping around for contouring colors, bronzing colors for a while. First let me say that I went to MAC a long time ago. I don't even think this is in a haul, because it's a long time ago since I went, and I asked, I think it was in a haul, I think it was in my car haul, in a Housewife Confessional MAC haul, and I haven't tried it yet. It's the Harmony Matte Powder Blush. From what I understand, your contouring color should definitely be matte. Bronzer, I think, can have shimmer. If you do it like the all over the cheek sort of way and up here. From what I understand, for contouring, you definitely need to have it matte. So what I've got is the Harmony Matte Contouring, well, I guess it's like a powder blush is what it's called, but she said I could use it for contouring, because I guess you would use blush colors for contouring. And it swatches like this on my finger. And when I bought that, I also bought the brush that she applied it to my face with. And I hope it doesn't shed. Luckily it's white, so if it sheds, it's not as drastic as the black ones. It's the 168, MAC 168. Okay, so I have those. And then on Friday, I specifically went to Sephora. If you watch my Housewife Confessionals, I think it's number 17, but I'll double check. And I was specifically looking for a couple of things. One is the foundation I'm wearing today, because I'm a sucker for ads and the emails Sephora sends me. And Sephora is always telling me I should be trying, for my fair skin, I should be trying the Clinique Even Better foundation. Even Better Makeup SPF 15 Evens and Corrects. It's 100% fragrance free. It visibly brightens, restores even tone. And that's supposed to happen like over time, I think. It makes your skin better. So it has skin properties. I'm wearing it today. This is it. Clinique Even Better SPF 15. This is in the shade number 14, which is called Creamwhip, VFG, whatever that means. I don't know. Not super happy with the finish, to tell you the truth. I feel I've done what I've told Alache I never do, put mascara on my lower lashes, and I hate it, so we're just, okay. Not overjoyed with the finish, to tell you the truth. I think it looks a little makeup-y compared to my Chanel and Dior. Do you know what I mean by makeup-y? Like, it looks like I have foundation on my face. It doesn't look like my skin, only better to me. But I was interested and keen, and I'm wearing it. So I don't think it's my favorite at all. but I'm wearing it. Okay, and so then I asked the girl for bronzer, and I tell her I don't want it too flashy because, you know, I'm not used to bronzer. And so what she gave me was, well, first she went over to the Tarte counter, and I thought, oh, and she said, oh no, we're out of that shade. So, and then I forgot to ask her what shade she meant, because I thought, okay, maybe I want to try what she's suggesting at some point. So this is what she got me. She got me the Sephora Los Cabos, which is a matte powder. It is a bronzing powder. And she applied it to my face as if it was contouring. She applied it to my hairline, to just under my cheek, and right here. So, okay, it swatches like this. And it was like $22-ish, I want to say. I've gotten rid of my receipt at this point, so I'm not sure. So that's the Sephora collection. The previous evening, I was reading an InStyle magazine, or actually I searched best bronzing powder for fair skin, and found on InStyle's 2011 best of Laguna. Well, first there was a Guerlain, one of those meteorite ball things for really fair skin, and then for fair to medium, it suggested Nars Laguna. And it looks like this. And it's Laguna, not Lagoon, Laguna. And it swatches on my finger like so. Now, what I've found before, because I already filmed this video once, which is a different story. Okay, if you hold up the Laguna and the Sephora next to each other, it looks as if the Laguna is going to be darker than the Sephora. But when I put them next to each other on my hand, and that's what I'm going to do. So they are actually next to each other here on my hand. This is the Sephora Los Cabos, and this is the Laguna here. This goes on much more thickly, not as sheer. This has a lovely sheer glow look to it. This looks like it's not as good quality as the Laguna. However, you know, I don't know. I don't know about this Sephora. I'm really not sure. So what I want to do is look at it next to the MAC, and you'll see the MAC that she chose for me is much darker and richer and warmer in tone. This has more yellowish sort of tones to it, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to contour with the MAC, and then I'm going to try, like on this side, and then I'm going to try to just bronze with the Nars Laguna on the other side. And then you're going to tell me, or I'm going to tell myself, what I think looks better. And then I'm also going to use the Mercier Illuminator, just on my cheekbones and here and over my brow, which I've heard is good if you have droopy eyes. We'll see. So we're gonna do that together today. I've brought an assortment, various brushes. I have a powder brush from Sephora Professional. I have the Real Techniques blush brush. Probably don't want to use that. I have the Eco Tools big fluffy one. I have an e.l.f. blush brush, and I have a Sigma Precision Angled P84, and I have the MAC 168. So I'm going to start on this side with the MAC Harmony. I really am deciding this as I go along. Okay, so I put some on my brush. It fluffs up a little everywhere, and then I'm tapping it. And then softly, softly. Now, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm going to try and do it as close to in front of you as possible. And now what Lisa Eldridge warns you against is actually looking like to the side. She says to look straight ahead, so you're looking at what it makes your face look like. Is that too much on my brush? I mean, I used a tiny little amount just to make a bit of a shadow there. Is it me? Am I thinking it looks like too much because I'm not used to it? Or do I have too much on my brush? Or what? Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. I tried shutting the door. I'm just going to fluff this out a little. Did I come too far forward? Should have stuck to that. You think? I like it. I really kind of like it. So I know I said I was going to do the Nars Laguna, but I want to use that more as like an actual bronzer, I think, because of the way it's so sheer and beautiful. But I thought I'd use this Sephora. I've changed my mind, and I think I'm going to use the Sephora one just to see in comparison what I think of the Sephora color, the same way that I applied with the same brush that I applied to MAC. Oh God, the powder goes sort of everywhere when you, that's what I don't like. I don't like that the powder sort of goes everywhere. Oof. So you obviously have to use a really light hand with this Sephora, because I'm going to fluff it out like I did the other one. Hate this, by the way. Hopefully it'll go away soon. And I have a milia there that needs to be taken care of. What do you guys think? I think this is more subtle. I really do. This looks a bit too yellow for me, like it's the wrong tone for me. What I also want to do is I've brought downstairs a couple of blushes because I want to do the apples and well done. You stick the bronzer all over your cheek. Because I just want to do just the apples of my cheek with a little bit of color. I wasn't sure which one I would want. I brought down MAC's Peachykeen. And I'm starting to think I might want to try some NARS cream blushes, or even some MAC cream blushes, but I bought a lot of MAC lately. Or NARS Deep Throat. And I just want to put it just in the apples, just to give a little bit of color, but I also brought down Chanel's Orchid Rose, and that's a Joues Contrast, number 15. So, what do we think? I think I'm just going to use the Deep Throat, because I feel like the Orchid Rose doesn't have enough color to sort of offset for what I'm doing. And I'm just going to use the little e.l.f. blush brush, which I like to use when I'm just going for just color right in my apples. The apples of my cheeks. Because it doesn't sort of go everywhere. If you're curious what I have, and I try to leave it just in the upper portion of the apple. If you're curious about what other makeup I'm wearing, I always put it all down below. Like what I have on my eyes, lips, whatever. Okay. I just think this side looks nicer. There's something about the color in this one that's not right to me. It doesn't go with the tones of my skin, I don't think. I think it's too yellow orangey. I think. Okay, so I have no idea what to apply this Laura Mercier with. And when I've done it in the past, my husband's gone, whoa! So I want to be really careful with it because it is really shimmery and I already have quite pronounced cheekbones. But from what I understand, I'm going to want to put just a tiny bit here. So I'm using the Angled Precision P84 from Sigma. Putting just a little bit on my brush, and then I want to just is that enough? Let me do it on this side so you can see. Okay, so I don't know if the camera light washes it out too much. I just want to do a little bit here. And then I'm going to use this teeny tiny brush that I don't know where it came from and just put a little bit. And I do this a lot with my Chanel Eclat Lumiere. And I'm putting it just in the bow, Cupid's bow, which I don't have much of, but I heard from Goss makeup artists that that would make your upper lip a little plumper. So I've sort of smeared lipstick with it as well. So if you have a tip for how to do that, I should probably do it before putting on the lipstick, is maybe what I'm thinking. What do you think? Okay, so I just want to, you see, I can definitely see that there's a shine there. I don't know if you guys can. Maybe a little bit more on this side. My husband's gonna come home again and go, what the happened to you? And then I'm just gonna blend everything together. I'm really not a fan of this yellowy stuff down here. This side, of course, this side has no blemishes either, so I might be biased because of that. And then, just for kicks, now, so I've decided that I definitely prefer the MAC Harmony on this side here. Now, what I want to do is I just want to try what this Laguna looks like. I'm going to use the Sephora powder brush, the Sephora Professional Airbrush powder, which is number 55. So I'm dipping that in the Laguna And I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna go, what, everywhere? I don't like that color. I definitely look more tanned. I'm not sure that's a good thing because I feel like maybe it's like out of whack with my chest. Like it's a lot paler now. I don't know, but it definitely is. Definitely does something, doesn't it? Okay, so that was me playing. I wonder if I just use the Laguna and not color and not, you know, the highlight and the contour color, if I would like the bronzer better. Or if I should try using the Laguna as, you know, contouring. I don't know. Happy to hear your comments. Thank you so much for watching. This has been sort of a very quiet, introspective sort of video, I feel like. But it's definitely given my face more definition. Let me put my hair down so you can see what it looks like with my normal, the way I look normally. Yep, tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for commenting. I love it. Talk to you soon. Bye.